Good morning. There I am. Good morning. So Betty is wiggling around behind me. He just laid down, thank goodness. He's shaking my whole chair. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. I have my coffee. It is time for the first sip of coffee of the day. I've got my very festive coffee cup here. If you weren't already having a good day, you would be when you drink out of this cup. Cheers. Today I'm having plain old coffee, but it is hitting the spot. So good. And of course, as always, I got my water over here. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about putting plants. If these file cabinets have to be over here behind me, they're in front of the window. It's a perfect place for some plants. What do you think? I think that's what I'm going to do. Try my hand at my green thumb in the house. See how it goes. I don't know. And I have this over here. My idea is to fill up this whole shelf here with yarn. That's there temporarily till I find another place for it. But so far, here's my little yarn project going on there. One, because it looks cool. Two, because it'll make it very easy to grab the yarn that I need out of my stash yarn. Right now I have to dig through 3 or 4 different totes to find what I'm looking for. If I even have it, you can look through all that and not find what you're looking for. So that'll make things much easier right there. The last big project I worked on was earth tones. So there's lots of tans and brown and the variegated brown there and green. There's a green. I like earth colors. They make me happy. They feel warm and cozy. They look warm and cozy. And green's my favorite color. I better get over here and look for some ones. I haven't even done that yet. Now, where did my chat go? I'm pushing the wrong buttons, everybody. I see coffees. I went the wrong direction. All right, let's see. Do I have any ones? Can you hear me? There's some ones. Okay. All righty. All right. Fantastic. Because the way my luck's going this morning, I'd sit here and talk for almost 6 minutes and you not hear me. I say that because I removed my desk and rearranged my desk and I unplugged my external drive. And I have some really weird thumbnails going on right now because my external drive was not available. I was doing scheduling from my phone. So I'm like, okay, so this morning I was in here at 6:00. I'm like, I'm going to fix all those thumbnails. And I couldn't find the cord to connect the power to my external drive. For 45 minutes, I looked for that cord. I was just about to give up when I found it. I need coffee. Well, I hope y'all are having a good day. I know for some of you it's really, really early, and I appreciate so much that you're here. For me, it's 8 in the morning. Well, a little after that, but let's see. Let's wander through this chat. Let's go on a walkabout, shall we, through the chat. There's Fangirl Cheryl, good morning. And Risa, good morning. Lily T, good morning. Up, she's passing out the coffee. Thank you. It's delicious. Alan Schaefer, good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. Inspired to Wander, good morning. Good morning. Let's see if I'm going to highlight everybody. Let me start over. There's Cheryl and Risa and Lily T and Alan Schaefer. Good morning. Hey, who's that? Oh, yeah, that's me. There's Inspired to Wander. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. I'm scrolling. There's Christina with Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Good morning, my friend. I hope that you and your household are all feeling better. I haven't even checked in with you this week. I hope you're all feeling better. Roman with Ringo, good morning. Good morning. She Devil Adventures, good morning, Tommy. Working and lurking. I do that a lot too. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Ramblin' Rocketeer is up way early in the morning over there. So, Sam, we just had a time change. And so I don't know, does Hawaii have a time change too? Are we still 5 hours apart or are we 4 hours apart now? So usually it's your 3 in the morning about right now. Does that still hold true? Time zones, y'all. Time zones. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. There's Lily sending some love to LB and to Sam, Ramblin' Rocketeer. Let's see here. Oh, there's Have Cheetah Will View. Good morning, Patrick. He's passing out the donuts. He's got my favorite kind. He's got the ones with the chocolate icing. Those are my favorite. Good morning. And there's by ones. There's Debbie F. Debbie, did I say good morning to you yet? I don't know if I did. Good morning, and thank you for being here. There's my ones. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is a new cup. It is a new cup. It's actually, it's not brand new anymore because I've had it for a little while. Debbie F sent me some coffees and some money to buy a coffee cup, and this is the coffee cup I bought. So I think I've used it once before. It's a very happy little cup. And can't you just smell that aroma coming off of there? Coffee. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. There's New York Gal, Florida Heart. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Am I making a new studio? Well, I'm rearranging. I'm rearranging big time, and I don't have stuff where I want it yet, but we'll get there. And if the file cabinets end up being where I put my plants, then I'm going to have Doug paint them all the same color. They're all different colors because, you can buy a new file cabinet for a lot of money, or you can go to the thrift stores and buy them for $25. And that's what I did. So none of them look the same, but they're very functional. And I have a lot of important and some sentimental things in there. And they work. They're very functional. But if they're going to be right there, they will all get painted the same color. And I'm leaning toward yellow. I don't know. I'm going to paint this room either a sunrise or a sunset, depends on which type of person you are. Orange on these walls right here. And I don't know that I'm going to get rid of all my polka dots. I may have polka dots right up here because I love my polka dots, but I'm not going to have the polka dot wall anymore. The butterflies are removable and I can put them up wherever I want them to be. I could even put them on the file cabinets after they're painted. But yeah, so I'm still rearranging, and nothing's where I'm going to keep it as of yet. Next week, I'm hoping that things will be in a little more permanent place. And Doug doesn't know that I want these painted yet, because it would be him doing it because they'd have to be moved, and I don't have any muscles. There's my muscle. No, I have some muscles, but they're tired right now. Anyway, we'll do it together. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Everybody's saying good morning. I'm so happy y'all are here. There's some more ones because I didn't see the first ones, right? There's Lee. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Vangirl Cheryl says that's a great idea. We're talking about the plants up here because it's in front of the window, having some plants up there. Cheryl says, I'm not much of a green thumb, but I'm ordering some herb seeds to start. Fresh herbs for cooking. Nice. I've thought about doing that, but anytime I've tried that, my cats eat them. Yeah. So they must smell good. They're very aromatic. Is that the right word? Yeah. But that's a great idea. Everybody's saying good mornings. Yeah, see, Lily says growing the herbs is a great idea. Yeah. Ramblin' Rocketeer, Sam says adding fresh herbs to dishes make them more delicious. Absolutely. Oh no, Debbie. Debbie always decorates, right? So she says, I had to order a new outdoor remote cord. Mine quit working and my turkey can't inflate. Oh no, you can't have a flat turkey laying on the lawn, right? He needs to be up with his tail, like fanned out there for the world to see. Absolutely. See, I'm scrolling. Okay, Christina says we're feeling better for the most part. We're getting a new furnace today. Oh, fantastic. Oh, yeah. Dairy. Yeah. Yes, you got to keep healthy and battle that cancer away. Absolutely. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Oh, so Ramblin' Rocketeer says Hawaii does not have a time change. So now instead of 3:13 in the morning, it's 4:13 in the morning there. Okay, good to know. I learned something new today. I didn't know that. Oh, my hair is cattywampus. Here, this is how y'all are used to seeing me. When your hair is messed up, just put on a hat. It fixes everything, right? Well, it made me feel better anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't know that about dairy either until Sam told me that. Doug knows now. Oh, yeah, sugar too, right? Yes. There's Nightbot reminding us all that we are amazing. Let's see here. Oh, and Lily T reminding us that if you type exclamation point awesome into the chat, it will ta-da, drop your link for your channel so other people can check you out. Absolutely. Charlie Grace, girl, I've been seeing you on Instagram and I am loving your posts. Welcome. Thanks for being here, Charlie. Charlie Grace. Let's see here. She says it's starting to get cooler in the south and super windy. Okay, so what's everybody's weather like? Speaking of weather, what's your temps? What's going on in your part of the world? Here in Missouri, in my part of Missouri anyway, we are, don't know yet. I was outside with Buddy. It didn't feel too cold. I wouldn't want to be out there long without a jacket though. It's 45 degrees. What? I'm already saying 45 degrees doesn't feel too cold. I must be getting acclimated to my winter weather. So it's 45 degrees and sunny right now, it says. Our high is only going to be 59 today. I don't need that. Thank you. 59 degrees is supposed to start raining this evening. And I don't know, it looks like it's going to rain before this evening gets here because it just looks like rain outside. But we'll see. We'll see. Debbie says you're totally right, Ava. I couldn't leave that flat turkey out there. He's gobbling in the garage until the cord comes in. Oh, your turkey all ready to go and standing proud out there, all inflated. That will be a great show and tell picture. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. Charlie Grace says can't tag on the phone. Let's see. Big Girl Cheryl says we are on the same time now, Ava. We just fell back an hour as well. Awesome. All right, there's some channel links. There's one for Charlie Grace and one for Van Girl Cheryl. And let's see. Spider Wonder. Cheryl, did it not drop yours? If it didn't, try it again because it's for everybody. Inspired to Wander dropped her link and says, check out the latest video is about Dia de los Muertos celebration. I love those videos. Love those videos. Lily says it's 50 and rainy today. Oh, wow. Tommy says it was so windy yesterday in certain areas that it was even blowing the bus a little. I don't like that feeling. That's some gusty winds there. Christina says 31 degrees and no heater. Oh man, but your heater's coming, right? Debbie says 39 now, a high of 50, with rain starting later today. So you're colder than we are. We're 45. Up, and then there comes Ramblin' Rocketeer with an 80 degrees. Come on, Steve, what's it like in the desert? You two always got the warmer weather. Well, Steve doesn't always. It gets cold in the desert. Let's see. Yes, we are hoping that furnace gets installed very soon. There's my misadventures. That's DJ saying good morning. It's 33 degrees there. Have hot coffee to warm my bones. Me too. Cheers. Up, see, there we go. It's only 38 in the desert this morning. Cold with an exclamation point. It's 80 degrees where Sam is. Lily says, I'm on my way. It's 38 degrees where Patrick is. Have Cheetah Will View. Bangirl Cheryl says it's 10 Fahrenheit this morning, getting full sunshine tomorrow, so hope to catch a nice sunrise. Maybe colorful northern lights tonight. Ooh. You know, we got to see the northern lights again here, and I don't know how to do my camera settings for that, so we just stood out and enjoyed it. We just nod and watched. And because last time I tried to do photography for the northern lights, because we don't normally have them here, it's very rare, and I spent most of my time fussing with my camera. So this last time I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm just going to enjoy it. Tommy says it's 44 with a real feel of 39. Brr. Okay, it worked that time. There it is. All right. Yeah, it has to be pretty windy to shake the bus. Absolutely. Debbie says she's cooler because she's more north than we are. Not too far. The high temperature in the desert is going to be 76. That'll be a nice day. Nancy says the rain will be here in Napa in a few hours. Chilly too. Woo! Oh, so DJ says I'm in Utah, so sort of a desert area. Yeah, absolutely. Mobang. Mobang for your bucks. Good morning. He says, should I brag about 41 degrees in Southern California? You brag all you want. Good morning. Let's see. Alan Schaefer says it's 52 in Bedford. I'm scrolling. Cheryl says that's good you took in the moment. Yeah, I learned that lesson the first time. Now, if I knew my camera settings where I could just set it and be done, like I can set my moon settings in the dark. But I've just never used any of those other nighttime settings. And I don't know. So yeah, so I just enjoyed it. I'm scrolling. Mobang says I'm all good now. Awesome. All right, I'm going to put this in there just to get my attention. Oh, y'all. So, Buddy slept for 2 hours more after I got up this morning. I hit my snooze button like 3 times. Y'all know me and my snooze button, right? I hit it like 3 or 4 times before I got out of bed this morning. And Buddy, when I poked him, he's like, ah. He didn't want to get up yet. So I left him in bed for another 2 hours. And I guess he slept pretty good because I didn't hear a peep out of him until he barked to get up. It's so funny when he stays in bed. Nightbot reminding you that you are amazing. Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about show and tell, and let's talk about our challenge. This has been a wacky month as far as schedules go. And let's not do a challenge. I mean, this is the 13th already. Let's not do a challenge. Let's do show and tell next Wednesday. Let's just do that. Let's do a show and tell and share some pictures. I don't even know what pictures I've taken lately. I'll have to look through my camera and see. And if I don't have any new ones, I'll be taking some new pictures. My flowers, however, are all gone. That time has hit. The flowers, the outside flowers are gone. And I need to go shopping and get me some, I don't know, do you call them fake flowers? What do you call them? But anyway, some flowers to put in my flower pot so it's okay for them to sit there for the winter. If they're empty, that's questionable. If they got flowers, then nobody's going to worry about it. So I'm going to put flowers in it for the winter. Hobby Lobby has the prettiest realistic looking flowers. Sometimes they fool me because they look so real. The Hobby Lobby ones do. But you pay for that, right? So I probably can't put those kind of flowers in all of my pots. I'd like to get one at least, and then go with the less expensive versions for the other pots. Artificial, that's it. My mind couldn't think of that word. Artificial flowers and plants. That's right. So we'll see what I end up with. I don't know. I mean, I'm not like aiming for any certain kinds, because for one reason, you don't know till you go shopping what's available. And that way I won't be disappointed. I'm just going to go shopping and see what I find pretty in the moment. And that's what I'm going to get. Let's see. Steve says, I lived in Ogden, Utah in 1982. Beautiful area back then. Yeah. Mom is doing good. She's back there having her coffee right now, back there in her room. We got the other chair moved into this room last night. Yeah, we made a bunch of noise moving the truck, but no lights came on. It was only about 10:30, so most of our neighbors are not asleep at 10:30. But we tried to be as quiet as we possibly could. We got the second chair in here, and we're good to go. Mobeg says, snooze button. What? I woke up before my 5:45 alarm. I wake up before my alarm sometimes too. But yeah, the snooze button was my friend today. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Oh, Lily says I only have one rose bush left, and it's all the way down to the ground now. Pippi. I know who did that. Little Miss Pippi girl. Christina says I'm close to Ogden. Debbie says I get my flowers from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go look there and at Dollar General and hit all the stores around. Quincy's in Illinois, but it's just across the river in Illinois. It's about 20-minute, might be a 25-minute drive to get to Hobby Lobby. But I might go over there and look. There's also a Joann's over there. Um, but Doug doesn't let me go in those stores very often unless well, he lets me, but you know what I mean. Um, because if I go to Hobby Lobby for flowers, here's what I'll come out with: a flower, some art supplies, some crocheting supplies for an entire project, and a pattern. And what will he get? Who knows what he'll get? He'll get something. So we'll have gone in there for a $20 plant and we'll leave with like $100 worth of stuff. Because art supplies aren't cheap, right? But I no longer have to buy a project at a time anymore because I've got my art bin right here and I've got acrylic paints in my top drawer. I've got colored pencils in my second drawer. I've got watercolor paints and watercolor pencils in my third drawer. In my fourth drawer, I've got some pastels that I have no idea how to use. I'm going to have to learn how to do that. What have I got down there? Oh, the fourth drawer is all of my, I've lost the word. They're not tablets, but they're, okay, it's the drawing and the painting paper pads, the sketch pads, and the things you paint on. My words are not working this morning. Canvases. There they are. Usually, if I wait a minute, my words will pop into my head. And then the next drawer is Doug's drawer, and it doesn't seem to be art related at all. I just don't look in there. It's his. I don't even worry about it. But you know, when you're first starting and you don't have supplies, you have to buy a project at a time. So now I just kind of, if there's some colors I don't have or that are not comparable, you know, you can kind of use a different color if it's close. Oh, and up here, right here in this is the paints I'm using for my class I'm in for my abstract painting. These are acrylic paints. They're all up there in a bread pan. But you know what? They fit in there perfectly and it keeps them together and it works well. I have not lost. And that's paints as well, right there. That's more acrylic paints. I haven't lost any since I put them in the bread pans. Now, if I need to make bread, they'll have to find a new home. But I haven't made bread lately, so it's okay. Let's see here. Y'all, Lily says they get a good selection at the Dollar Tree. Let's see. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Mobang. Thank you so much. Gifted 5 Ava Potterfield and Friends memberships. Yay. Thank you so much, Mobang. Let's see. Let's play this for you. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Does it tell me? Does it tell me over there? Let's see. I have to go over here. So Lala OG was gifted a membership. Org was gifted a membership. Deb Weston. No Idle Hands, and Ovangal. Awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, so a great way that you can support a monetized channel is by gifting memberships. And I think we used to be able to pick who got those. I don't know because I had no experience with that prior. But I know now YouTube randomly gifts those out. So it's all done through the YouTube. We don't pick who gets those. But it seems like we used to be able to, but I don't remember because I never had experience with that. So, but thank you so much. Thank you. see here. Look at that. You are super amazing and awesome. Yes, occasionally here we can find flowers, but they go fast. I think people watch for those to hit the thrift stores. I think. Yeah, I think there must be like this group, this like they call, there's flowers, because I never see flowers there. Let's see. Mobank says, I need my dose of Dollar Tree shopping. It's long overdue. I haven't been there in a while myself. Lily says, I do the same thing. I spend more than I mean to, especially in the art section or the crochet section, right? Now, for crochet, I do always buy a whole project at a time, because there's nothing worse than going back to get more of what you need and it's not available, right? So I do tend to do that, but with my art supplies, I don't have to do that so much anymore. Just check my inventory of colors and see what I need, and that's all I buy there. Yes, let's do a show and tell. Let's look at my calendar. Yes. Well, I don't know. Is that too close to Thanksgiving? Does that sound good to everybody? Who is barking? That is my neighbor's dogs. They're out on their porch. They have 3. They have a Shih Tzu. They have a Pomeranian, and then I can't remember what the other dog is. They just got another one, and I don't remember. They're cute as can be, but they bark at the trees. They bark at the birds coming to the bird feeder there on their porch. That they're cute as can be. Okay, so if that works, then we'll do show and tell this Wednesday. Woohoo! Yes. Car maintenance is a very expensive hobby. Absolutely is. Tools, yes. Oh no, Pippi got a hold of the yarn, but she didn't rip it out of the project. But she had it all through the living room. Oh my gosh. There's Crystal and La Gringa. Good morning. Good morning. Christina's got to head to work till they get here to place the heater. Oh, you're getting that today. Awesome. Awesome. All right, I'm going to get a drink of water. She'll says the dogs here howl. Most of them are half wolf, half husky. I think it's pretty when they howl. I really do. The only dogs we have that howl here in my neighborhood is all the dogs when they're sirens. And I think it's very interesting that they start howling before my ear detects a siren. But you know they're coming. You know it's either a police car or a fire truck or an ambulance coming when you hear the dogs start howling. And I mean, they hear it before we do. They have good hearing. Very good hearing. Better than mine, anyway. I really like this cup. So happy. Happy, happy, happy. And these are the colors. So you're supposed to brand yourself, right? So I picked some colors. Where did I put them? I've already showed them to you, but they're very similar to these colors. So I picked a blue and I picked a green. And I picked blue because that's Doug's favorite color and green because that's my favorite color. So the colors actually represent us, although most people are not going to know why. Y'all do. Um, and I've got to figure out, okay, I've picked my colors. What next? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Actually, so those will be the colors for my banners. And then I'm supposed to incorporate those colors into my thumbnails. Because the idea is to make yourself recognizable so that with color patterns, with your selfies or whatever, um, yeah, I'll figure it out. I don't know. Lily says, Shirley, I love those dogs and love to hear them howl. My sister had a husky that talked a lot. And they do. Nancy says, I brought my sewing machine with me last week when we went camping in the travel trailer. I'll share those photos of sewing projects I worked on when it was too windy to wander on the beach. Awesome. That'd be great. So show and tell. Next Wednesday, I'm writing myself a note. Next Wednesday, that's the 20th. All right. So I am looking forward to cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Although I hope my body will allow me to eat it. If you remember my choking incident, where I almost died from choking on a piece of turkey, Doug literally saved my life. The lights were going out. I was getting tunnel vision. I was going down when I heard him come through that front door, and I had it in me to bang on the table. And he came and he Heimlicked me, and we learned a few things that day. I learned, yes, it hurts to be Heimlicked, but I'm very grateful to be alive. He learned it's harder than you think. Because, on TV, people just go, and it's like, pops out, right? No. And he was trying to be gentle with me and not hurt me. And so the first 2 times it didn't work. And I'm just like, do it. What I said is break my ribs. I don't care. Do it. So he did it hard, and it took 2 times of doing it hard for that to fly out of my mouth. But anyway, I've not been able to eat turkey since then. I'll take a bite and my body just goes crazy. When you have a traumatic incident, your body remembers that, even if you're not thinking about it, right? I wasn't thinking, oh, this is turkey and I choked on it. I just took a bite of the turkey. My body felt that texture in my mouth and rejected it. It was over. And I haven't tried to eat turkey since. It was the same with chicken. The first 2 times I tried to eat chicken, because they feel very similar texture-wise in your mouth. And so the first time I tried to eat chicken, I couldn't. And my body's like, nope, bleh, it's out. But the second time, I was able to eat some chicken, and now I can eat chicken again. So hopefully, fingers crossed that I can eat some turkey, because it sounds good and I want some. I'm ready. Oh boy. Okay, so we were talking about the sewing machine, and Mobang is asking, what's your brand? I got a Kenmore from Sears I bought back in the 90s. Happy Wednesday. Ramblin' Rocketeer says our Sears sewing machine is from the 70s. Vangirl Cheryl says we had many huskies in northern Manitoba. Looking forward to a sled dog pull. Pull, not pool. Pull. 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 Sled dog pull. I can say it. There's Fairy Dust Week, the Wild Winds. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. There's Old Card Junkie. Good morning. Nancy says, I have a path that I take with me on trips into homes where I pet sit. At home, I use my old Bernina. Nice. Nice. Well, you know what? I'm going to put this here. I'm feeling really good. That coffee's done the trick. And let's do a little happy dance. Woo! You ready? Here we go. Oh, yeah. I love those. And y'all, I'm just in the mood to see this one today. This was Bubba, the cat. He looks like a statue at the beginning. It looks like a photograph, but it's a video, and you see that as soon as Pumpkin comes in. When we first got Pumpkin when he was a kitten, the other cats didn't like him because he was obnoxious. He's an obnoxious little kitten. So here we go. Bubba was like, I'm not having any of this. And at first I was really aggravated. The Pumpkin messed me up because this was a video of Bubba, not Pumpkin. But I'm so glad I kept recording. I almost didn't. But I'm glad I did because that made a cute little video. There must be birds at the bird feeder out there. All right, let's get back over here. All right, there we go. There we go. Mud stinks. That reminds me. So I don't know if it's because I grew up in the country or not. I don't know, but I love the smell of fresh dirt. Now, I don't mean potting soil dirt you buy at the store. I mean like dirt. I love to go out in the farm fields when they've just plowed. Just pick that up and just smell it and crumble it to the ground. Oh, I love that. I love the feel of it. I love to be barefoot in it and feel that in my feet is so cool and calming. So that's what made me, when I saw that comment, mud stinks, that's what I thought of. Oh, Bad Girl Cheryl has to get back to work. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Nice kitty sock, kitty little ball of fur. Yeah, right? He is very ornery. And that was in his stage where He could be loving on you 1 minute, and the next minute he is clawing and scratching and biting, and you're bleeding. It was He was something else. He's all mature now, but he still nip you. You're not careful. Yes, yes, it is. Right here, right there. And I still have my, what did they call them? Boom box. I still have my boom box that plays cassette tapes, and it's full. They're all just full of stuff. Every one of those is full. There's not room for one more cassette tape to be in there. Yeah, so I have some cassette tapes that my dad made of him playing and singing. I have some that are me playing and singing, and then I have, of course, my favorite bands in there. Yeah. And I found all of my bird watching stuff, you guys. I've got birds of Illinois, birds of North America. I've got birds of the, what's it say? The Sibley Guide to Birds. I've got that there. And I found all my cassette tapes. I found all my CDs for learning the bird calls are right there in that stack right there. So I'm very excited because bird watching used to be one of my favorite hobbies that I did because it was something I could go do at the spur of the moment. I didn't have to have plans. It could be spontaneous. It could happen anywhere you are. And I worked really hard to memorize my bird calls because sometimes you don't see the bird, but you hear the bird. And if you're ever doing a bird census, hearing the bird counts, right? So I've never done a bird counting census, but I enjoy that. And so sometimes because I knew my bird calls, when I heard a call, I knew what to look for. And if you know what bird to look for, then you know if it's usually low in the trees or if it's usually high in the trees or if it's usually in the brush or the bushes. And so you can look, and I have actually located birds because I heard them. I knew what kind of bird they were and where they like to hang out. And I have found them that way, just walking around, very slowly, one step at a time, so I didn't scare them away. So, the floor is muddy with Pippi prints. I get it. I get it now. Good morning, Bed Files. Good morning. There's outdoor. Outdoor, we don't talk politics and religion here. This is a neutral spot. Neutral's not the right word, but anyway, we're just here to have coffee. Let's see. Those muddy mats work pretty good for that. Absolutely. Right? Yeah. There's Ivan K. Good morning. Yes. I would believe that because you know what? So do I. And all my 33s. Absolutely. Inspired to wander south the door for pet sitting. Friday is the final super moon of 2024. Ooh, we'll have to check that out for sure. There's Evening Shade. Good morning. Whoop, I tried to click on it and it went up high. That is awesome, Mobang, that you still have your 45s. All right. Well, it is that time of day to get ready to sign off, and gotta go get myself some breakfast, get Buddy some breakfast, get Mom some breakfast. And now that after searching for 45 minutes for my external drive power cord, I found it. So now I can redo my thumbnails. And my thumbnails will look like they normally do. And with that, I will remind you all. There goes the dogs. It must be a bird. They do. They sit there and they're like looking at the feeder, waiting for the next bird to come by. I was watching them earlier. Okay, everybody's. Please tell your mom I said good morning. I will do that, Miss Lily. Thank you very much. And y'all, please still keep her in your prayers as she's healing. She's doing really, really well, and we're very pleased. Very pleased. And thank you for all the prayers and good wishes. They are helping and they are making a difference. So we just want to remind you all that you are amazing. You truly, truly are. And you are inspiring those around you, even when you are not intending to do so. So always remember to share a smile. We used to greet each other like this, just a eye contact and a head nod, right? You never know how much that simple little acknowledgement of being seen can mean to somebody who's in a depression or in a hard spot or just having a bad day, right? So be kind. Always be kind. And if you are struggling right now, sometimes we're the ones struggling, right? If you are struggling right now, just remember that we can do hard things when we have to, and we can get through. I can, and you can too. So our motto around here is never give up. Never give up. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to take us out with a little bit of a moon video, and then Pumpkin's going to take us the rest of the way out. Thanks again for being here. I do not know for sure, but a shout out to Lane Cloud Adventures and to Roy and Becky's Travels. They may be live later today, and I just might see you there, because we're not going to go. The band is playing music tonight, but we're staying home for the evening, and I might see you there. All right. Thank you, everybody. Love you. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here.